So yeah, bro. Like, I mean, I can be honest. I can sit here and lie to y'all, but what good is that gonna do me? You know? You know what's crazy? Some of y'all, and like I said, I'm gonna take y'all back to history class. But even in Nazi Germany, what did Hitler say once before? Hitler even said himself. He said, if you tell a lie long enough, people will start to believe it. And it's true. It's true. You know? But at the same time, like I said, because, like, for example, if we said the sky's purple, which obviously we know it's not, that's a lie. You know what I mean? But, like, for example, just kind of like with Israel today, right? People say Israel isn't a real state. But remember what I told y'all. Hitler even said it himself. He said, yo, if you tell a lie long enough, people will start to believe it. You know? And like I said, and with that information, I use that information too to figure out troublemakers. You know what I'm saying? And good doers too. I'm telling y'all, brother, the algorithm never lies. We can find everything with the algorithm and information. Everything is presented out here, bro. Whether people want to look at it or not, that's not my business. I'm gonna keep on saying it and saying it and saying it until it sticks to your motherfucking brain. For sure. You know what I mean? Told y'all Jaden ain't gonna fold for shit. I don't give a fuck what happens. I don't care what the fuck happens to me, cause like I said, I already know what the fuck is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Beyond this point. We're gonna be facing some challenges on the national base. You know? And mankind has to be ready for that shit. Mankind has to be prepared for it. You know? I'm telling y'all, bro. What is the use of having? What is the point of having guns if we don't even know who the actual enemies are? You see what I'm saying? Because if we don't know who the enemies are, then we're all pointing guns at each other. We need to actually know who we're going up against. There's nothing wrong, America. Miss America, Lady America. I always tell her, I said, look, there's nothing wrong with having the guns. It's good that we have the guns because it balances out the government and the people. So the government can't go super crazy and tyrannical. See what I'm saying? Because if that ever happens, guess what? Then the people will fight the government. Let me talk to y'all real quick. I hope y'all know I'm not against like not going up against the government. Trust me. I am for that type of, I am for that. But that's something that you only really do when it's so bad. Where, like, remember what I was telling y'all? Like, remember with Islam and stuff like that? Like, imagine if the government, the United States government said, we're gonna impose a Sharia law on the whole world. No more games, no more music, no more anything. You see what I'm saying? And then the effect went in, like, let's say if the effect went in tomorrow, 12 o'clock. People will be pissed off. People will be mad. People will be upset. Oh yeah, and to add on to that list, let's say there's no alcohol, no drinking, no parties, no NBA, no none of that shit. Turn it off. It's gone. No more news, no more debate, no more politics, no more. Everybody will be pissed off, and a lot of people will be mad. I'm telling y'all. People would kill to have this stuff. Somebody would kill to have music. Somebody would kill to have freedom. That's my whole point of what I'm trying to say here. People will fight for anything. They don't care what it is. You see what I'm saying? Just like how the Muslims will fight for their cause or whatever, or they'll say, you know, they always say this cause. That's what I'm saying. They always say this cause. What cause are the Muslims fighting for? Who are your enemies? I always say this every time, because once I say this, then it exposes, like, bro, who are y'all really trying to fight? And at the end of the day, they're gonna have to say it. They're gonna have to say it anyway. The Christians, the Jews, the unbelievers, they're gonna have to say it. Whether a Muslim wants to or not, they're gonna have to say it. You see what I'm saying? Who are your enemies? Really? Because not the unbelievers, they're not doing shit to y'all. Y'all are doing shit to each other. Y'all want to go out and blame everybody else for your mistakes and your issues and your fucking troubles. Look at what y'all done to the world, bro. Your people have destroyed the world. Wherever Islam went, it destroyed the world behind it. It left the world destroyed behind it. I'm telling y'all, bro. Do I have to sit here and lie about it? I don't gotta lie. If you're an atheist, then, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, the same goes. The Muslim niggas want to fight y'all too. So if y'all were smart, y'all would team up with the Christians and the Hindus and everybody else. You see what I'm saying? Put away the belief system. We're humans. You see what I'm saying? So we have humans telling other humans they want to fight other humans because we don't want to believe in what they want to believe in. You see what I'm saying? Isn't that some fuckery? That's some bullshit to me. And like I said, I'm not going for it. And Jaden is not going for it. I won't go for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna always stand up for what I believe in. Y'all better too. Y'all better stand up for what y'all believe in. Nigga, I shouldn't even have to tell y'all that. You love y'all video games, y'all alcohol, your drink, your smoke, whatever the fuck you want to do. You like going to parties. You like to do what you like to do. Y'all better stand up for y'all better stand up for what y'all believe in. Or somebody else is gonna make y'all believe in something that y'all don't want to believe in. You see what I'm saying? They're testing y'all right now to see if y'all gonna flake. That's what they're doing. And let me tell y'all how this whole thing works. Let me tell y'all how our society works. First, you have the government, right? What is the government? The government is responsible for the whole country. If you can take a hold of the government, you could take control of everything else. Then you could go to then you could get your hands on the commercial level. And if you know what the commercial level is, then you know about the rappers, the singers, R&B, all the hip hop shit. Yeah, y'all know about that. Because see, the commercial, you wouldn't be able to have the commercial civilization without the government infrastructure to back up behind it. You see what I'm saying? Because without the government infrastructure, then you just have a society that really has nothing behind it. No type of value, no principle, no type of law, nothing, right? So we could say anarchy at its best, right? Because if there's no government, if there's no governing body within a country, well then guess what? Then everybody and their mama starts to become their own government in the sense that everybody makes up their own rules, their own laws, their own regulations. And at the same time, it's still like that, but it's not like that because you can't go around telling people what to do. in the free world, in America. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like that now, but it's within the household. You see what I'm saying? You have your laws, your regulations, and everything inside the household. You have a policy for the household. There's rules inside of a household. Your mom said no shoes when you walk in the house. That's a policy. That's a rule. You see what I'm saying? There's laws, legislation, and all that. So your mom and your dad are like the president. You know what I'm saying? Your dad is like the president. Your mom is like the, she's president of the house, or the second to the president. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how it is, bro. See what I'm saying? It all works the same way. That's why I be trying to tell people, everybody has power. You as an individual have power. You can make the change. You see what I'm saying?